Greetings, friends and fellow orcs. Iagra the Orcish Fiddler here, and we are back with Last Armageddon. And our friends. And our other friends. And then the other friends from last time that we just met and just barely got to know. And then they had to go away for a month. Hello, Val. Oh, what is that emote? That is a very, very fancy fan. I like the fan and the wink. Oh, that's from Unsecret Crush. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Well, winky fan heart to you as well, Val. But welcome in. We are going to continue this. Let me go ahead and get us to somewhere a little bit better in terms of music. I do want to kind of discuss a little of what I did off stream. Her favorite character from P3 Persona 3? I'm guessing. I have not played Persona 3, if so. I haven't played anything of the Persona series. That's probably something I should rectify at some point. Yes, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played the Persona series. I probably should. It would probably align a little bit in terms of like the whole inner persona thing that I have. I don't know. I'm just kind of making a wild guess. Anyway, so a couple of things that I want to kind of point out before we get rolling here. First and foremost, I wanted to do a little bit of defense grinding off stream. So what I ended up doing is I went into a battle, I just defended a whole bunch of times. You can only raise your defense level by 1 each battle. So I kept doing that with the evening crew. They actually didn't get to finish leveling up with the amount of defense that I did before the Night Crew came over. That's why we're on Harpy, Orc, Minotaur, and Snake. And then I kept it up until it looked like we were about to have a morph. So I wanted to save those for on-stream. So that means you're going to see a bunch of defense level ups, because that something was exceptionally, like, it's not that interesting, to be honest. Sitting there and hitting the defend option a whole bunch of times. So I figured, let's save you guys a little bit of the agony of this game. So the next battle we get into, we're going to have a morph. I can't remember who and what they're morphing with, so we'll find out together. The other thing I wanted to point out, so I've been talking about streaming Bastard Bonds, and I realized, hey, October is coming up. Or, as I like to call it, Orctober. Orctober is often used for drawing orcs, doing orc-related content. What better time to start Bastard Bonds, which has a lot of orcish themes, than my next stream at the start of October, which is actually October 1st. If I'm looking, yeah, Tuesday, October 1st. So, there isn't really a deadline if you want to be in the roster. Because I can add characters as we go and then find them along the way. I was kind of hoping to have more people in the roster before we got started, but if you would like to see, kind of, you know, if you're interested in having a character come along on our journeys, !BB roster will bring the link up to a Google Doc that I made that I hope helps with what I need to create a character for you. Basically, what I'm looking for are things like, what alignment do you want? Oh gosh, I don't even remember what I needed. Let me actually open the document. So, what alignment do you want? What criminal allegation would you like? That's going to determine what your perk is, like what bonus you get. What kind of aptitude you want, like, basically a rough idea. If you want to be a combatant, like what kind of combat style you like. If you would prefer to be what I'm calling a professional, because words are hard and I couldn't figure one out. Basically a utility character, which utility focus you would prefer. What personality response you want, and then just creating an appearance. Basically, do you want to be a human, do you want to be an orc, or do you want a custom sprite? I still need to know if you want to be a human or an orc. If you're human, you have a pick of gender, male or female, at least in terms of how it's presented, how you identify. I actually don't know if the game uses that at all. So pick whatever you're comfortable with. Again, we can do a custom sprite, so if you want to have the base body, the base character be a female, like female identifying, but then have the custom sprite be male, that's cool. But I don't know how the game handles pronouns, because I have not gotten far enough in the game, and I kind of forgot a lot of it. So, once we get started with it, it's not quite going to be a first playthrough, but I am going to keep up the no spoilers tag, and I'm probably going to, if I don't have the no backseating tag up the whole time, I might have it up once we reach a point where I'm starting to get into fresh territory. We'll see what happens. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, if you want to join the party, !BB roster, you can reach out to me on Twitch and let me know. You can contact me on Discord. Just let me know if you're interested, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, that's kind of all I got for that. So that's what the little sign that I got next up, Bastard Bonds, October 1st. So that is putting a deadline on last Armageddon. We will play this game until either I beat it or October 1st. At that point, we're going to switch gears. We're going to celebrate Orctober with Bastard Bonds. If I have not finished last Armageddon, I might return to it after we're finished with Bastard Bonds. We will have to see, because I will admit, the game is not impressing me. Like, it does a bunch of interesting things, but then it does some other things that kind of piss me off. So, we will see whether or not I actually finish this. I don't like that, because the whole point of me streaming this was to be accountable for finishing games. That means I'm not off to a good start if I drop it and don't pick it back up. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if after this, maybe we'll take a vote. If I got enough people who are interested, I gave it a fair go. Yeah, and that's the thing. We're getting an idea of the game. We're trying our best. But I'm not perfect. Even orcs, are not perfect. I hesitate to say I'm only human, but I'm only orcish. We'll see what happens, though. I might just well return to this. Maybe Bastard Bonds will be enough of a palate cleanser. I'll be ready for round 2. We will see. Anyway, that is in the future. Today, we are continuing this game. We are continuing this game as soon as I figure out what I was going to do. I was going off to the right and down to see what was over there. That's what we were doing. Because I know that there is the cold storage place in the northwest. I don't know my directions very well. I have to actually flip my fingers around to do it. So that we might end up going there next, which is going to be a maze, which means I've got my iPad ready. I will be ready to do the maze. I do have to load the app for it, though, so there might be a little bit of fiddling with that. Okay, here's our morph. Oh, it's slime. Okay. I'm kind of concerned here because a lot of our time of the month crew started to get really goopy looking, and now we are literally taking in goop. So I'm not sure that this date is gonna go well. Oh, okay, that's actually not bad. So Snake is now a Minotaur? Snake is a Minotaur. Okay, let's go with that. Is there any part of him that's Snake anymore? We've got hands that are a little crab claw-like, I guess. The feet look more like hooves. We've got a skull head. Game, I don't understand you. Okay, and that was the only one. Alright, we'll go ahead and save. Lego person hands? You know what? Yeah, Lego person hands. We are now part Lego. Do not step on us. We will hurt you. Hey! Isn't there supposed to be some... Oh, surprise attack. Okay, cool, yeah. We'll kill you, it's fine. Isn't there supposed to be some US thing? Oh, don't tread on me. That's what it is. So now Snake is literally the don't tread on me mascot because he's part Lego. Because you don't want to tread on Legos. I don't even know what that thing is supposed to entail. I guess it's supposed to be some patriotic freedom thing, but I don't understand Americans, and I live in this country. I mean, look who people want to vote in for. No, I'm not going to talk about that because politics is something that I have a no rule, so I'm not going to break my own rule. Sorry, everyone. Meanwhile, let's see. We need. Okay, good. Let's fly. No, 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 no. I'm right over this water. Okay. I was like, why you do this? No. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see what happens. let's see how well we do. These two things on the bottom, gauzes? They look a little frightening. They're frog aliens, and their mouths are bloody. So it's like, It's like frogs are kind of cute. I've probably mentioned it before about the one Japanese channel that I watch every so often that has the cute little frogs that she feeds and stuff and all their shenanigans. Oh, we're not getting defense up anymore, so we must have finished going through that now. Oh, we are still getting defense ups. Okay. Had we read this one yet? Zombie Michelin Man? That could be. Welcome in, C79. It's good to see you. I don't want to be ruled, but being ruled is often convenient. Huh. Oh, I think I just avoided a battle there. I wonder... So, ranging into an unusual topic here, the concept of, like, the Dom sub-community, which, you know, dating apps, you get exposed to that kind of thing. I don't really consider myself, like, dominant or submissive, and I kind of try to understand, like, the mindset, because, like, I do not want to be ruled, as it were, but I also don't want to, like, dominate anyone, so there's probably a lot of things I don't understand about that. Is this legitimate? Like, do people who consider themselves, like, submissive, I guess, do they like being ruled because it feels convenient? Or is this referencing something else and I'm just, like, totally out of left field or something? Oh, no, they undo that. And I was not paying attention to that last battle. I don't know if anybody actually got hurt. $30 damage, okay. So we might need to do more defense grinding. Which I do not dig. Because defense grinding is boring. Leave Gargoyle alone, dang it. It's 30 points, okay. There. Oh, I don't know if they get any points. I don't know if they actually got their defense to kick off. Oh well, it's all good. I don't think I read these. Our words are incomprehensible to those without flesh and blood. So Skeleton is reading it, and he's just fine. Although, I don't know if he's entirely Skeleton anymore. So there is that. And let's just go ahead and do this. Good, we're still getting defense. Alright, what do you say? Long ago, there was a time when humans and demons coexisted. Really? I want to know the times when orcs were around. The past and future cannot be known? No. Once it should have been known. Are you asking us or telling us? Even if we meet by chance, there's no mistaking the truth. Are we reading fragments of a bad song? To fear the extinguishing of existence is to walk the proper path. Okay. Anyway, so how has everybody's week been going so far? I hope that everybody has had a wonderful week, that everything's been going as you hope it does. Meh? Aww. Well, I hope things get better for you, Val. Did I read this already? Yes, I just read this, and then I went down, and then I got the battle. Okay. Boy, we're just finding all sorts here. Humanity couldn't see the end, but they could only leave this behind. What is with the counter rate? Cyclops can wield, so we'll just have you guys defend. Okay, 9 damage is not a big deal. So I would say that we get a few more defense levels, we probably wouldn't have to worry too much about these guys. I believed that the end of man was utter ruin, yet time marches on. It's true. Okay. Speaking of which, we'll just kind of clobber the Michelin Man rejects and defend. Not sure what the thing on the bottom is supposed to be. It's kind of a robot, kind of covered in vines. Robotic swamp thing? I don't know. I'll be glad when we get back to a game where I can kind of comprehend what we're looking at. I say that, and then Bastard Bots is probably going to throw all sorts of weird things at us. Human history was a cycle of downfall and revival. Is this the shape of the mind? I think the shape of the mind is kind of squishy. Why did humans invite that they didn't wish for? What? Why did humans invite that? I think that which they didn't wish for. or that what they didn't wish for, or what they didn't wish for. I don't know. I feel like the grammars on this one is a little bit off. Oh my god. I'm just trying to do some reading. Nine damage is not bad. I do kind of wish that they wouldn't cut off there, but oh well. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. It's tragic that humans were taught to live in competition. Is it? Because, I mean, I'm not the competitive type. PvP kind of spikes my anxiety. But at the same time, like, they're competing for survival? So, I don't know. Seems like an evolutionary trait. If the script is written, it should be performed on stage. Ooh. Don't shine a spotlight on me, I get nervous. Oh, okay, we've got our other friends now. Hi! Oh, it's these things again. The wiggly stuff and the spaghetti-o monster. We've got two characters that need to get their defense up. Actually, I think they're still getting defenses from when I did all the grinding, so we will see what happens. No, don't. Okay, poison is fine. I don't care about poison. That's just something I need to fix after battle. Oops. Didn't mean to bump that. Alright. Something that I have had happen is I don't know if I mentioned it last stream. It all kind of happened a little quickly, so I might not have done it last. I might not have been. It might have happened after I streamed, but I had applied. Oops, nope, undo that. No, Minotaur. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Harpy defend, Orc can attack, and then Snake defend, because you guys don't have a defense power. So I had applied for a new role at my job, and then kind of discovered that I bit off more than I could chew. So, earlier this week, I had officially emailed to, you know, bow out from the application. They still want to meet with me to discuss my career growth. I'm like, okay, sure. I'm sure this will be fine. Oh, okay. Let's see, Snake. Trait. Craft. This. Yes. Give to Orc. Give another one of these to Orc. And then you use the item on you, and then on yourself. And we're good. What does that put your intellect at? Because I really don't know how much intellect we need on these people. I'm assuming that we just... If one person's smart enough to read books, that we're fine. Yeah, 33 intellect. To carry on with one's life. That is a precious thing. Okay, I think we read these. To believe the doctrine, humans are much too naive. Yeah, feel like we read those. Maybe. We're getting into the spaghetti. Darn it. There we go. I have a feeling that defending is also giving us health with defense. Because I noticed that everybody's health is going up, that I had gain defense. Although Snake... Oh, okay, time for another date. Oh, Harpy, no. Harpy, you were one of the only ones who weren't turning into a strange thing. I'm worried now. It's like taking in skeleton cells. I'm concerned. We don't need to become even more bony. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about that. One moment, please. Ah. A literal glow up. But yeah, I think this works. She's she got her wings back. She's still got the whole, you know, fairly cohesive form. So yeah, I think that works. And she's got vibrant green skin. Green and yellow skin. Oh my goodness, game. Maybe this bodes well for everybody else. Maybe everybody else will have their own glow up at some point. Especially the orc. Because boy, does the orc need one. Because I'm worried if we grow too many more heads and arms, what's going to happen next? How many morphs are there? I have no idea. I was going to say maybe everybody gets to have genes from every other monster, but then we had at least one person who took the same one twice. Yeah, the orc took Minotaur genes twice. So I honestly have no idea what to expect. I just wish that there was a little bit more control over, like, the morphs that we would get. Like, you can go on a date with Minotaur, or you can go on a date with Harpy. Which would you choose? Poison. Harpy is poison. Okay. Yes. Nope. Okay. It's encounter rate. Oh my god. Surprise attack. Okay. Actually, no, not your skill that I want. Just do this way. I'm not going to get much in terms of other attributes, but it's like, just make them go away. I do appreciate that this is an early example of use it to grow it. I don't know how many other games were doing this around this time. I know Final Fantasy II did. And the only other game that comes to mind right away is Darklands for MS-DOS, which I really enjoyed. Darklands. That is a game that I wouldn't mind playing on stream. That is definitely going to be a long one if I try to do all the things, though. So it's like I have to be ready for that one. I have to gird my loins, as it were, because that one's gonna be an adventure. And then that kind of evolved into like what Elder Scrolls does. My understanding is Elder Scrolls took inspiration from Darklands for how they do their level up system. One's last moments, the end, is the conclusion. Well, you know, ends usually are. As you know, birth, the beginning, is the start. Do I hit start? Okay, no, the start button doesn't do anything, so we must be in the middle somewhere. How did Minotaur's defense go up? He didn't defend. Okay, where are we on the map right now? We are probably going to want to check a little bit more in this direction, I guess. Holy crap, the encounter rate. And my must they be surprise attacks? So, does Harpy have enough defense to endure? Yep, Harpy's good against these monsters. Alright, that's good. Always good to know. I will probably do more defense grinding just so that it's not something after, because offense is not a problem. We have no problem killing creatures. They tend to go down in one hit. And the boss, it takes a number of hits, but that's fine because they're bosses. I don't know how many bosses we'll run into, but we ran into one, so I'm assuming that we will run into more. Watch, the game will now turn me into a liar. That'll be the only boss until we get to the last boss, which would be really embarrassing. And a little boring, honestly. So I hope their pacing is a little bit better there. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. Actually, I don't know why I saved, because I have to do something first. Yep, that's what I thought. Let's go ahead and make a doodad. Yes, give it to orc. Use. Item. You do. You. Okay, now we'll save. Okay. Did I read that one? Got so many of them. Wasn't I doing something to grind the magic up as well? I was having the healers cast things, I was having the people who can use wake cast things. That's what I was doing. Maybe I should have this team do that too. Boulder? Oh, boulder hits everything. Good. Orc smash! With boulders. Okay. Let us... Okay, cure... No, wait. No, wait. Wake. Okay. For some reason, it lets us use Wake, so we're gonna spam Wake until he's out of magic points to get that to go up. Okay. Harpy. You have Wake. Good. So we'll just spam that until you're all out of magic. Alright. You probably don't have anything, do you? You have Cure. I can't spam that as much, but I'll take it. And then you've got... Oh... I think we're gonna have to use Heal. Did anybody actually get hurt? Okay, now we're all healed. So we'll just spam that until magic points are gone. Okay, there we go. There we go. We should get some magic up now. This kind of reminds me of something. Well, first and foremost, I'll put this as an if statement, I guess. If you have played Elder Scrolls games like Daggerfall, Morrowind, and Oblivion especially, but Skyrim as well to some degree, do you find ways to spam a skill to level it up, or do you pay for training? What's your preferred play style? I'm curious. For me, it was the spamming style. Although, I'm starting to appreciate as an adult, where time is at a premium, just paying for training. But, young me, I created, like in Morrowind, I had spells for practice that cost like 1 magicka. And then I just would spam those until I was out of magicka, and then I would take a nap. And it was long, and it was drawn out, and probably not very interesting. Usually just level up naturally. Oh yeah, that's an option I probably also should have mentioned. Sometimes I'll emphasize things I want to level up or pay to level a skill. Mostly you just do quests. Okay, so you just kind of let whatever grows grow. I gotcha. Did we read this? To believe the doctrine. Okay, yeah, we read this. Humans are naive. Blah blah blah. Okay, everybody's got magic points again, so I probably should have done something about that. You can attack, everybody else can defend, and maybe gain a little defense experience. Have you ever found a game become challenging by doing that, Val? Like, you kind of reach a point where you're like, you're hitting a wall because you need more skills, and you just have to do something about it. Go ahead and do this a little bit. Sometimes, but I usually just go do some side quests. That's fair. do something on the side, and that usually gives you a little bit of an extra boost just through the action of doing. That's probably the way that they intended you to do it. But for me, I'm like, you know, training montage. Did anybody get hurt? I don't think anybody did. Nope. I'll just burn through some magic points here. Snake especially, I want to have some more magic points because I don't know how many times we're going to need to cast things like Cure All and Max Heal. Max Heal is basically the heal everybody in emergency thing. And I like having that spell. And I like having the MP necessary to cast it. Alright, we've read these. I'm going to assume that there's nothing down here. Like, we might have already been down here, which is fine. I don't know why, but these aliens here make me think that they're dentists. I think it's the right metallic-looking pincer instead of the blue one. Like, it's right hand, but it's on our left. It looks like it's got something that, I don't know, it's medical in nature. I don't know, it kind of makes me uncomfortable. And I'm not the kind of guy who is really bothered by needles and such. Like, I had to get a cortisol shot in my elbow, and they were like freezing it and everything, and kind of giving me warnings, and I just kind of shrugged. It's like, okay, yeah, I can feel it, but it already kind of hurts, so you know. And boy, cortisol shots in the elbow, those are fun when the cortisol really kicks in. Oh, switching teams. However, coincidence was excessive in human history. Yeah, I had done something to the tendon, and it was not healing on its own after half a year. So I was like, okay, I need some intervention. And I am about at that point for my left shoulder. Like, I've finally figured out it's the muscles. It's not the joint. So I might go to my doctor and I say, hey, that thing you did with my elbow, can we do that to my shoulder now? Because this has been bothering me for years, and I want it gone. I don't want my shoulder gone. I want the pain gone. Because it's preventing me from doing workouts that I want to do. I came here only for my own sake. I was drawn to your voice. Aww. That sounds like it could be sweet or creepy, depending on the context. Whoa, what is this? Not this, I know what this is. This is another slab. Humans should have noticed they weren't the masters of the world. They were just supporting roles. What are you? We're going to save before we go in. We're going to save in both slots before we go in. Oh, Tower of No Return. Okay. Can I exit? As the party stood before a stone gate, a clear voice came out of nowhere. You do not carry proof. You're not qualified to enter. Leave at once. Proof of what? Okay, so this appears to be where we're supposed to go eventually, but not next. We need quote-unquote proof. Anything up here? Oh, there's another slab. Why do humans keep running? The goals of their desires are absurd. You know, some people just like running because it feels good, it's healthy, you get endorphins. And it's okay if you don't, that's fine. Oh my god, why do you do these surprise attacks on these creatures that are just gonna miss anyway? Okay, they're gonna do sleep and poison, never mind. They're just gonna be annoying. Rawr. Oh, we need all three of you to attack. I don't think this will work. I'm not sure. Okay. So does that first one get smacked? Okay, good. I thought it did, but I wasn't quite sure how it handled that. So I get it. It's good. We are good. Ah! Gargoyle. Who were we making smart? We were making skeleton smarts. I gotta move those items out of his inventory. They're gonna annoy me. Okay, apparently we have to be on the ground to read the slab. Humans have come to live in comfort after shedding much blood. Well, you know, humans gotta eat. Understanding was possible. Thus, even if it's difficult, healing is possible. Well, more people need to understand that. Oh. Another surprise attack. There is something else I noticed. When I was faffing around with the defense grinding, I tried to just run from battle afterwards, or run from battles afterwards. I don't know what the calculation is for running, but like, enemies at the start of the game were weirdly difficult to run away from, and I do not know why. It's like, we're not getting anything out of this battle. Let us run. But I do feel this was kind of early in the whole game design philosophy era thing. Words are hard. And they were figuring it out, and they hadn't figured that out yet. They hadn't figured out, you know, sometimes the grind is not interesting. We just want to get somewhere and we want to run. But it's faster to smack them in this game. Even if we don't get much benefit. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that I've already read these, but the power to destroy is greater than the power to destroy? What? I'm not misreading that, am I? The power to destroy is greater than the power to destroy. Hang on a second. Let me grab my glasses. No, that it hasn't, the words did not change. So, either they messed up the translation, or, I'm having a stroke and someone call for help. I'm not really having a stroke, don't call for help. I'm pretty sure it was the translation. The power to destroy is greater than the power to destroy. What? I think that sentence is going to give me a stroke. good that Gargoyle is getting help. At least I know for sure I haven't read that slab yet, because I would have remembered that. You know what, let's go ahead and give you a defense up. We only need 3 attackers on this one, because it's going to take us 2 battles anyway. For anybody who was not here at the beginning of stream, exclamation point BB roster if you are interested in joining our Bastard Bonds roster, which we will be starting October 1st for celebrating Orktober. It seems knowledge can create a human alter ego. That's a weird one. It's a little close to home. Are you talking to me about my persona, Mr. Game? Or Mr. Game Developer, or Translator, or whoever did this? Yep. Yeah, I have decided that is going to be the cutoff for me succeeding in this game. Another thing I am considering, I don't know if I'm going to do it yet because I don't know if I'm going to have the bandwidth. I'm considering doing additional streams to try to beat this damn game. It kind of depends, like this Tower of No Return thing, is that the last tower? Like if I do that, have I beaten the game? I don't know. Like, it feels like a very small map. Like, that would be like 1, 2, 3 areas? I don't know. Oh, well, one of us must be asleep. Shoot. What if you just use a Game Genie? What would I do with it, though? That's the problem. I mean, I could turn off encounters. If I knew if there was a Game Genie code to turn off encounters, and that's the problem. Like, are there Game Genie codes for the game? Let's see, Goblin. Okay, so he's the one who's asleep. We don't need anybody else to attack. Skeleton can take care of this. Yeah, Cyclops is busy sleeping. Or Gamma, as I like to think of it. I used to do a lot of, like, cheaty type things when I was playing on my own. I feel like I want to try and give this game a fair shake and not use, like, Game Genie codes or anything like that, or you know, like, memory patches or anything. Oh, we must be poisoned. So many were great leaders of the world. Okay, if you say so. Use gargoyle trait. Craft this. Yes. No, I don't want you to have it. You know what? Okay. I just learned a cheat to make your characters move faster. It says hold hold the run button. What? That just brings up the menu. I think that's for some other game. Surprise attack! No! I don't like surprises unless they involve cake, and even then I'm not sure about it because I'm diabetic. Oh, shoot, I forgot to mark that I took my pills. Val, was that just in general? I could see that being a good cheat for Super Mario Brothers. Also, if you're talking about PC Engine, I think there is a run button. I think. I actually don't remember. That was from good old Game Facts. Okay. It's probably talking about the PC Engine version. It's probably not talking about the Famicom version. I will try pushing buttons to see if it helps. But I kind of doubt it. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Somebody is poisoned and we flipped. Dang it. It says NES version, but also says things about button 1 and 2. Yeah. The Famicom does label them button 1 and button 2 instead of A and B, I think. Does it? You know, no, it is A and B. I'm sorry. Where's my brain? It's controllers 1 and 2. I think it puts on there, but the buttons are A and B. I'd have to look at it. I'll probably have to look up a screenshot or a picture rather. Yeah, screenshot. What? I'm sorry. I am not braining today. All right. My God, the encounter rate. You know what this game needs? It needs an item to reduce the encounter rate. Or it just needs to detect where we're at and just say, you know what, we're good. We don't need to be doing this. Oh, right. We were raising magic, weren't we? Forgot about that. Okay, so I think Morph 15 is when we get another thing. So Orc is on his way. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and just keep boosting magic a little bit. Wake. Yeah, buttons 1 and 2 I think is PC Engine. So for on Famicom, the B button is to fly, and then the A button is to get into the menu. So I think because they're already allocated, there isn't really a run button. It may also be a limit. Well, why? Well, I was gonna say maybe it's a limitation of the hardware, but no, you don't have to do that for this. You could have programmed that, I'm certain. I mean, look at the Final Fantasy randomizer. There's no problem with increasing your speed. Okay, nobody's hurt. For some reason, heal is causing more frame lag. Like, I can't mash as fast. So it's doing some more calculations in the background to figure out what's going on. Oh! I didn't mean to take a dip in there, but it's fine. If we accepted others, we may not have perished. This is true. And if we accepted each other, we might not have perished. Hello. We're just selling magazines door to door. Would you like to buy a subscription? I don't think he was interested. I feel like we're getting to where we were before. If we could stop knowledge and desire from joining hands. I am starting to wonder, like, are we supposed to... if we have to take all of these and put them into, like, the correct order somewhere, I think I would scream and probably turn the game off. Because there's 108 of these things according to the intro. Maybe just reading them is enough. Maybe at the end of the game we get like before the credits it'll scroll like all the different things that we read and it'll make sense because it'll come like in order or something. It'll be this great big long spiel about how humanity could have prevented this Armageddon somehow if only they'd join hands and I don't know, sung Barney and Friends or something. Oh! Speaking of making friends, Minotaur is going on a date with Snake. What happens when these two are done in the dark? Minotaur morphed into Snakelet. Snakelt? Snake left? Huh. I would say less snake and more opossum tail, to be honest. And I don't know what the arm is doing there. It's a little unusual. Could be worse. Could be better, but could be worse. Okay. Jeez, I don't want to... I'm certain I didn't read this one. I don't think I read that one in there. Surprise attack. Okay. These things do a fair bit of damage. And it's gonna take us 2 rounds no matter what, so... No, actually, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, Snake, you go ahead and attack. Yeah, go after the defending Harpy. 7 points of damage is not a big deal. Oh, you bastards, now we have to do another round. How are we looking? Orc is the only one that needs to get another morph. Everybody else is at 15 or 16. And 15 was when we got our next one, so... How much further do you have to go? 133 experience? 143. So not very far, if that's any indication. I'm going to change the order up a little bit. Without thinking, it's certainly easy to move happily through life. I feel like there's some deep thoughts that are just not quite making it in the translation. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah. You could have said it in that many words. So how much morph experience did we get out of that? One whole point. What happens here? Let's try this. Even without perceiving the peak, you can only fall. Okay. I think we got everything in this area for the slabs? Maybe? Okay, 13 damage isn't bad considering he's not wearing any armor. And Harpy dodges, so her defense is... No, wait, she's defending. Never mind. To fear the extinguishing of existence is to walk the proper path. Okay, so I think we're good in terms of the slabs here. I hope. There's not exactly a checklist. No, actually, undo that. Actually, no. I want Snake to also get some defense experience, so we'll do that way. Yeah, holding B does not seem to do anything. No, and just holding A just takes you in there, so... Start doesn't do anything, select doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, no, I have to do this. Oh, forgot about that. Let's see, Gargoyle. Make us an Amora. Give it a skeleton. Alright. I didn't mean to walk into that. Sphinx Clan, you have the power to see into the future. Can you see the maze that we're probably going to be running into and give us a map? Are they getting any defense experience, even though they're last, potentially last in the battle order then? I'm gonna redo the order on this one, I think. No, hold on. Let's try that. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, this is actually fine. There was something else I wanted to do. What was it? Oh, magic, right. Well, you're not doing that. Sounds almost like Pac-Man. It kind of does. One of the things that concerns me, this Tower of No Return. Where are we going? Like, are we going to be stuck in the tower? Because we still have our time of the month club. And we need to get them swords pulled out of that one tree. Unless there's going to be a tree inside the tower. And I hadn't thought of that before their day ended, unfortunately. Yeah, the risotto swords. Is that what those are called? Risotto? Oh, Azoto. We were close. Risotto, Azoto, eh. What is risotto? Isn't that like a rice dish? Delicious swords, yes. Oh, hello, what are you? Actually, undo. I want you to defend because we only need 3 people attacking. Stun Paya. Is that like a papaya that just stuns you? Oh, level something. Nope, okay. We didn't get poisoned, did we? No, we're good. Okay, I wanted to read this real quick because I don't remember if I did. Dragon Clan, flames are no threat to you. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I read that. Let's fly over this. The Basque tree, the burning flames will give birth to a legendary secret. Yeah, we know. Okay, we must have already read these. Where's... I must be off track. Hold on. Agent O. Hold on. Forgot there's only 3 of you. So we can have... Oh, I think I screwed that up. Hang on. There we go. Blinking background cursors are not really the best way to select a thing. I mean, I get it, but like having a having a pointer finger is probably a little bit better. It's Agent O. Hey, does anybody remember that anime Big O? Where did I see that? Toonami. One of those late-night Toonami things in the United States. Hang on, I need to see where the hell we are. Where the hell we are? Because we're in hell! Wait, what? Cyclops should have this. No, I don't want to see it. I want to use it. Okay. About where I need to be. I just need to go in this direction. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's time for another date. Skeleton and Sphinx. Where will you go tonight? What sort of shenanigans will you engage in? And what anomalous creature will result? After a night of furious spaghetti eating... Oh, okay, this is actually kind of cool. Stantros. There's 3 stands. We've got Stan, and Steve. There's also Butt Stan in the back. See? He's the blue one. Oh, down there. Okay, we're almost there. Oh look, it's more of you guys. I don't like you at all. Time to go and visit the Mac Mini. And as I know that this is going to be a maze... Okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and put Harpy and Snake in the lead. I want to make sure that if opportunity presents, I want them to be getting more defense experience. And we're not poisoned or anything good. Alright. Okay, before I jump in there, because the song is not great, let me get my map ready here. No, I don't want to screen mirror to the TV downstairs. That would be terrible. My sister would be very confused. Okay. Pencil, you can work now. Thank you. Alright, now that I got all that working. There we go. We've got our map. I don't know exactly where it's going to start, though. So we'll put a little dot there, and a little dot here, so that I've got more paper to work with. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so the door is, okay, the door is east. North, south, east is over here? I do not dig this music. I wish there was a way to turn it off. I really do. Wait a minute. Oh no, this is continuing. All right, hold on. This is gonna get annoying fast. We just do one of these numbers because it's not exactly clear that this is the exit, but it is. So that's east. All right. Through the door. And we are immediately faced with one of these situations. Oh boy. Which way am I facing? North? Wait, which way's north on this iPad? North is over here. Alright. North. Okay, hopefully we've got enough defense power that we don't have to worry too much. We do have defense power, no problems there. Land mech. Okay. Okay. Orc dodges, so at least some of us have sufficient defense. I'm more worried about Harpy and Snake. Okay, I'm more worried about Harpy and Snake. I appreciate that you're not attacking them, but I kind of need some data here. Okay, thank you. Thank you for taking up the hint. Harpy dodges. Great. That's what I wanted to see. So, Harpy and Snake should be pretty close in defense power. Excuse me. I don't think we have anything to worry about from the creatures in this den. Yet. They could get harder as we go further into this little Mac Mini thing that we're looking at. Okay, well that was a little bit long-winded, but successful. Always good. Orc, you need to gain a morph level. I need to know what's going on with you. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Hang on. We are facing east. It goes in this direction, and this is not. I don't like that at all. Okay. What? Oh no, that's the exit. Wait a minute, what am I looking at? Did I... Oh my god, did I get turned around already? Hold on, oh my god! No, I don't want tornado. I need something that is going to be fast. So you all defend. No, I know you can't. You're not carrying anything. You all defend. Just let Harpy take care of this. I just want this battle done. Because I think I screwed up my map already. Somehow we got stuff out of that. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so this is the exit. Okay, I didn't want to actually use the exit, but this is fine. Yeah, I screwed something up on this map big time. Let's try this again. Okay. So this is exit, and it is west. Hang on. West is over here. North is this. God, no wonder. I literally had it backwards. Okay, this is just a straight line because this game is weird. South is gonna be one of these numbers. It's gonna be this way too. So south, hang on, we're facing. I need north. South, east. That's gonna make me confused. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna get disoriented if I don't do that. Alright, so if we look this way and we turn west. Alright, so we're looking this way. Alright, I feel less confused now. And it's gonna be one of these. Oh god, why? We know it goes at least that far. I do not want to explore that quite yet. Let's see, we are looking at 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Blood. I think this is another reason why I'm kind of eager to start Bastard Bonds is the background of this particular maze. It's like, I get it, you want to reuse the song. You don't want this to just be the Hell song. But it's like, it's kind of a hellish song. And it's a little grating on the ears. Oh good, how lovely. 1, 2, alright. Nope, I know that. Yeah, okay, hi. We are still gaining magic levels from our grinding earlier. Which I do not mind one bit. Oh, which direction are we facing? This is west, so we're like here. Alright, we are gonna go. Oh my god. Okay, unless you are a surprise robot that delivers cake, I don't want to hear it. You know, surprise cupcakes out of a robot might be kind of cool, though. Just so you got this little robot that just sneaks up on you and then just, like, pops up with a cupcake and... Surprise! Of course, would you accept a cupcake from a strange robot that says surprise? Even if, like, do little fart of confetti at the top. Just... A little horn going... Surprise! Oh no. Okay. Friends, our orc is going on another date. With Skeleton. So, Skeleton has fewer things. I mean, you know, less flesh and blood and other things compared to the other monsters. So, ideally, maybe Skeleton will help Orc trim down some of these extra heads and hands and not turn us into a ghastly, horrific affair. Oh, I'm almost afraid to look. What the heck? It's like trying to be cool, but also made of meat? And it's like, pick a palette, guys. We've got a front made out of meat, the upper back made of metal, and the lower back made of flesh? And then we're back to our claw hands, which, I don't really dig. I don't know, is this an improvement, guys? I mean, at least we've got one head and 2 arms, and we've got legs again. So that's a bonus. As for the rest of it, I don't know. What do you guys think? Are we going somewhere good with this orc? Or are we just going to live a life of regret? Okay. We are back here. 1, 2, 3. It does look like a discount action figure. You're not wrong. Some kind of Frankenstein orc. Wait a minute, the palette changed again. No, look, it's meat in the back, flesh for the front leg, and then metal. What is going on? I think this game can't... Okay, hold on. Let me switch. No, it's still like that here. So yeah, it couldn't make up its mind. We want to take one step forward. I'm gonna turn this way. We know we go one here. Hold on. Undo that. Yeah, it's very weird. Okay, so this is where we are. So this is gonna be that. I want to turn this way. I hate the walls that are just a single bit thin. It bothers me. Because we don't know what's at the end of these, we want to make sure. Blah. Like that. I don't want to do that. We're looking at here, something like this. Oh goody, a door. So we can get our bearings with that, kind of. Oh, I do not like this place. I just don't like the music, that's really it. Okay, so our palette is back to meat in the back, metal in the front. I'm like mentally trying to get recombobulated here because this game, man, I swear. We are here. Does the mapping help? I mean, it helps me, but does it help you guys at all? Kind of understand where we're going and where we're at, provided I don't screw it up. Did we get a surprise attack? I wasn't paying attention. I am not paying attention to so many things in this game, especially when it comes to like this area, because I'm so focused on the mapping. I'm like, oh, monsters, yeah, it's fine, just do whatever, guys. They can't hurt us. Okay, so we can have you guys defend to gain a little experience, and then we'll have the other two attack. Yay, defense up. Okay. Go turning this way. Hang on, I gotta erase my little dot. Alright. 1, 2. Two, I'm feeling blue. 3, 4, there's the red door. Don't ask me to count any higher, orcs can't count. so that is here. That is here. Okay, hang on. This looks like it is not going to be one of those. I don't want to map that yet. That's a dang lie. What, that orcs can't count? Okay, this particular orc cannot count. Oh! Did I turn? Okay, I think I did. We want you to defend. I mean, I could probably count if I really put my mind on it and used all my fingers and toes. But I've got socks on, so I've got a deficit. I can only count as high as 10 at the moment. I mean, I guess I could count to 12 if I count each foot as one toe. Okay. This is where I'm at. There's gonna be a thing here that keeps going a little bit. Okay, if I turn this way... Hang on, we're actually facing west? No, we're facing south. That is south. Okay. Oh, I hate this so much. Wait, I'm back to facing south? No, this is a red door, not a line. Yeah, okay. I did something wrong. I'm doing a very bad job mapping that. I'll tell you that right now. You know what? This is fine. Somewhere around over there. Surprise attack! Yay! I do not want to deal with any of you. Bone bomb. Oh, never mind. How about scream? Yeah, scream will do. Okay. We're just going to put a few question marks here, and we're just going to go through the red door. Here, 1, 2, Oops. Not this. No, it's not the direction I wanted to go. Sprites kind of merge together when they're next to each other like that. It's like, where does one arm start and the other end? I almost said, where does one start and the other begin? It's like, that's the same thing, dum-dum. Goblin's defenses level. We are getting a raid. Reppin' Wolf with you, Woo Crew. Let me get into some music that is not so grating. Welcome in, guys. Let's get you a shout out here. If you aren't already doing so, make sure to give Reppin' Wolf a bit of love. Give him a follow there. I popped in very briefly at the start of stream. I saw you were playing Alan Wake 2, which I know you were anticipating. It's called Voltronning. That's very true, Val. So how did Alan Wake 2 start out? Was it everything that you hoped it would be? OMG. Is that a good OMG? 20 out of 10? Wow, that's high praise. Hey, Corgi. We're in another maze. So my patience with this game is admittedly starting to wear a little bit thin. And as October, aka Orktober, is coming up very soon, how amazing. Thank you, Corgi. Thank you so much. As Orktober is coming up, I've decided I'm only going to put up with this for so long. I want to get Bastard Bonds started, since that is Orc-themed. So, Orktober 1st, Tuesday, that is when we are going to start playing Bastard Bonds. Exclamation point BB roster if you are interested in joining our roster of potential bandmates that we can meet along the way. If you are not able to do so, like, before we get started, that's fine, because we can add you in as we go and find you along the way. Yep, Orktober is... Normally, it's like a lot of art for orcs. You'll see a lot of stuff in Twitter /X/ whatever it's called now. For Affinity as well. Gosh, what is his name? The guy who made Bastard Bonds, he does a Tusk Buddy exchange where you kind of like make a quick sketch of like a concept, you switch it with somebody else, and then that person does like full color as best as they can. Oh, good. You follow with November. Ah, okay. I had not heard of November, so I might have to keep an eye on that. I lost my train of thought. Anybody have a spare ticket? Anyway, so yeah, if you want to join the roster, there's still no rush. I just want to let you know that if you want to get in early, then that's going to be where we're going to get started. So Reppin, that means if you're interested, I need a little bit of data from you. So exclamation point BB roster is going to take you to the Google Doc with the stuff that I need, things like alignment, what you want your alleged crime to be, all that stuff, and then kind of what you want for if you're looking for a custom character sprite, I can do that. I just kind of need to know roughly what I'm looking at. I have the wolf sprite and all of its clothing extracted and ready to go, so that's easiest for me to do. I can do other things as well. I put together something. If it's got sprites in the game, it's a lot easier for me to work with, because I'm not an artist by any means. Pixel art, there's less pixels to work with, so I have a better chance of making something look reasonably okay. But again, I am not a fantastic artist by any means. So if I can extract something from the Bastard Bonds file and tweak it, then that's ideal. But yeah, let me know what's up with that. And then kind of getting back to that Alan Wake 2, I hesitate to ask for information on it because I'm probably not going to get the chance to play it. If I do, it probably won't be for a very long time, and I would have to play the first one first. You will be unspoilery? Okay. Alright, how has your experience been so far, Rep? And I am curious on that. And while you're letting us know that, I need to get reoriented on my map. And I do apologize about this pretty terrible music. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so this actually ends here. This is part of why I'm messing up, is because I don't know how to count tiles. Alright. We are facing this way. Go up 1. This way. Up 1. This way. Yeah, I've got a whole section of the map that I completely screwed up, and I don't want to go back and fix it. Oops, that's an eraser. That's not gonna help. Okay, could we not... Okay, I need that, but I just don't need it right there where my hand is. You can count better than me, boss. So, not very far. I've got socks on, so I can only count as high as either 10 or 12. It depends on if we consider each foot one toe. If I take my socks off, I could count to 20. Let's see, we are here, up 1 is going to be here, turn this way, oh look, another door. We're going to go through the door. Alright. Oh good, another door. I need more doors in my life. Nope, don't scroll. A running gag, you tell people you only get to 19, then oh no. Oh, there's something here. Okay, hang on. Writing on the wall. As they enter the room, something is projected on the wall. A message began to play. Curiosity is a powerful thing. Hang on. I should probably do this like this. Curiosity is powerful. Okay. Never lose your love for the unknown. Use it to build a new era. Love unknown. Build new era. Okay, so be curious, love the unknown, build a new thing. Did you wander in some kind of restroom stall and there's writing on the wall? You know what? If we did, this is the worst layout for a restroom than I could possibly think of. It takes a harder turn into horror than you expected. It's way darker, haha, and the environments are beautiful. It was already a pretty dark game in terms of luminance. I'm assuming you're meaning darker in terms of tone rather than actual luminance there. The environments are beautiful. It leans very heavy into the info collecting and detective gameplay. Darker horror. Interesting. I will admit, let me get this music turned off. I will admit, I do like the idea of like info collecting detective related gameplay. When I was watching a view of the first Alan Wake game, the things that you were doing with like the shadow thingies and whatnot, I I don't know. Action games can be a little bit challenging for me. I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I would be in that kind of game. I guess it's not the first thing that I aim for. I'll put it that way. But like something with intrigue, that captures my attention. Um, so now you've got my interest peaked on this game. So maybe I will have to check it out sometime. It's also pretty dark luminal. Well, I kind of figured that if it's got anything like the previous thing, it has a story mode. Oh, nice. So you don't have to do all of the action things. It claims it's for focusing on the unraveling story. I like that. I definitely can appreciate that because there's, just from an accessibility standpoint, a lot of those kinds of games can be very challenging to try to uh, um, unwrap the story because it's kind of walled by a physical challenge that someone may not be able to complete. So having more games that have like a story mode, you know, definitely makes them more accessible. I think that's just one of those things I like to see. Even if like I personally may not have those kinds of accessibility challenges, like my sister, she's not necessarily, well, she's better at games now, but you know, a few years back, she wouldn't touch games like that because, well, they're kind of scary, and she kind of is a self-proclaimed coward, I guess, a little bit. I don't think she's that cowardly, but you know, timid. Her character in Bastard Bonds, we agreed to give her the timid personality too, but anyway, she may not be able to play a game like that because she wouldn't be able to focus the light and then focus the firearms. It claims it's for focusing on the unraveling story. Okay. So yeah, I like that. That sounds, I'm becoming more intrigued by this, I'll admit. Okay. Let's put oh, I love it when they do this. So this is not one of these, it is one of these. No, not the eraser! Undo. Here we go. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Enemies! We're not even faffing around with these yahoos. We're just gonna yell at them to go away. My VOD is available if you have spare time, want to see something you think would interest you. I'd have a hard time recommending it simply. Action games aren't really your thing, but there might be enough there if you just appreciate the purchase. I might have to check that out just to get a bit of an idea. Do you post your VODs to YouTube? Because I know on Twitch they expire after a bit. I still need to start posting my stuff to YouTube. I haven't been doing that. I'm kind of terrible about it. You don't? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've got my Orcish Fiddler channel that actually started by playing Bastard Bonds. And... let's see. This is going to be a door here. Oh, the encounter rate. What the heck? That is not supposed to be red. There we go. Yeah, I've considered... I started to put my videos on there, and then I stopped. They're very early stream. When I was streaming on the Orcish Fiddler channel on Twitch. But then nobody knew who I was, because when I actually talked to people, I used my Iagra account. And so eventually I just was like, you know what? Nobody knows who Orcish Fiddler is, so I'm just gonna start over and stream from here. We want you to defend because we're not faffing around. We're just gonna have you scream at everybody. Which direction am I facing? I'm facing this direction. Sorry, I'm looking at my map. You should do. Yeah, I mean, if you have, like, if you keep an archive of all of your content, at least this is a way for other people to access your content. And the whole 24-hour exclusivity thing on Twitch has been abolished, as I understand it. So you can, first and foremost, I believe you can now simulcast Twitch and YouTube, and you can also, upload your videos from Twitch before the 24 hours has lapsed. So Twitch shouldn't come after you for that. As I understand it, you'll want to check to be sure. You've been repping for a long time. Was thinking about a name change. You're not certain it's a fantastic idea. That's fair. I've been Iagra for a very long time. Before that, I did have a different identity, but it's not one that I utilized anymore. It's not an orcish identity. But around the time that I found my inner orc, that was when that was the time that I created my account in Second Life. That's basically when my persona was born. That's something you'd have to do a little bit of, looking inside and figuring out, how do you identify? Do you identify as Reppin? Or do you identify as someone else? Let me ask you this, Rep. Are you thinking about a name change in terms of you want to have a brand, or you want a name change in terms of you're feeling a different identity is appropriate? And yes, Corgi, I agree with that so much. Preservation of media is important. Let me tell you guys a story. So, our first computer was an Apple II Plus, way back in the 80s. And we had something called Scholastic Microzine. We didn't have too many diskettes of it. It was only like the first 5, I think, that we had. And after that, because it was, stuff back then related to computers was pretty expensive, and my mom was very frugal, so she didn't want us to keep going. Even though this was something that was considered educational, my dad wanted to keep focusing on that because he saw that computers were going to be so important to the future. So he wanted us to have a computer so we could learn from it. And that was part of it, the Scholastic Microzine. So Scholastic Microzine has a bunch of educational games on it, and just games in general, that I remember and had a lot of fun with, because that was, I didn't have a Nintendo until later in the 80s. And eventually I was like, oh, well, I've got a regular computer now. I had like a Pentium 75. I was like, I'm never going to use this Apple computer again. So we sold the Apple and all the software. My uncle had gave me his Apple IIe at one point. We sold it all off, got rid of all the software. And I regret that decision. Because now that I'm more appreciative of the retro scene and original hardware, you can't reproduce the sound of, like, the Apple II disk drive resetting itself. You have to be there. I mean, you can find YouTube videos of it, so you can get a little bit of nostalgia, but there's something to how it sounds, even how this technology smells when it's in the same room and it's turned on and heating up, that just gives you that sense of nostalgia. And I don't know if I could still do it, but I always knew when somebody was using an Apple computer because I could hear the monitor. It had a very high-pitched frequency, a very specific note that it would hit. And I could just hear it. It's like you hear, like, when a TV, like a CRT is turned on. You can just hear it. It's things like that I'll never be able to experience again. The same thing went for Scholastic Microzine. I thought those were lost to time because once I discovered emulation, I actually reached out to Scholastic and asked them, hey, do you guys have an archive of these diskettes? And after they referred me back and forth, they eventually got me to their archival department, and they basically said, no, I'm sorry, we don't have these anymore. And I was thinking to myself, this is lost forever. Somewhat recently, for I would say for well over a decade, 2 decades, something like that, I just thought these lost media. Somewhere within the last 5 years, I want to say, Somebody has found and uploaded to the Internet Archive all of Scholastic Microzine, including the ones that I had as a kid. So now I downloaded the ones that I had and a few extra ones just so that I could see what I was missing. But I really just wanted the ones that I had when I was a kid. If somebody had not preserved that, they would have been gone. So consider your media reppin' and the the good times that you've had, the experiences that you've had, the growth that you've experienced, and find some way to preserve it. Even if it's just a local preservation, just burn it to a Blu-ray disc. Use like an M-disc that's supposed to be mineral-based, so it's supposed to last longer compared to a dye-based rewritable disc or writable disc. But find a way to preserve what you've done, because you never know when you're going to run into a period of time when you're like, I wish I still had that, but I made the decision to destroy it. Yeah, Corgi, I agree. I really don't agree with what was going on with the people who sued the Internet Archive to remove certain books. Like that was pretty crummy. You have no idea just how actually invested I am in pre-turn of the century Windows. I just tweeted about how Windows was the best from 95 to XP. You know, I have Windows 3.1 installed on DOSBox. And I also have Castle of the Winds, which is a Windows roguelike. And I have an orc icon in it. So at some point, I might actually play that on stream. But yeah, I get you, Reppin. There's a lot of nostalgia in the. For me, it's MS-DOS to Windows 98 and a little bit of XP era. But it's just, yeah, the XP era on back. Yeah, there's definitely some retro nostalgia there. Aragog has some of the good times archive. Yeah, I imagine that we make some clips. We've gotta preserve those moments that Reppin might rather we forgot. But that's what clips are for. Okay. This is going to turn into one of these numbers. Is there more writing on the wall? There's not. Going to be super nerdy here, but just hearing the 95, 98 IMI startup noises actually bring you to tears, remembering the better times. I think I rotated my iPad too many times. Okay, this is like this. Alright, we're going to pause there. The startup noises actually bring you to tears, remembering the better times and how the 90s computing felt so much more like the future than it does now. I totally understand that. So it was definitely rough around the edges back then. Everything was just kind of like Windows 3.1 to 95, and then just where it was going from there. It was a lot of evolution. We'll say that. Love you all, but have 3 vaults you need to troubleshoot tomorrow in a 4-hour drive home. You're gonna get some sleep. Well, Corgi, thank you for stopping in. I'm not sure what you mean by what you mean by vaults, but that does not sound like it's going to be a good time. So I am hoping for the best for you. I hope the troubleshooting does not require too much work, and I hope that the drive home to and from is good and safe. So you have a good night's sleep, Corgi. I hope you have lots of pleasant dreams, and you keep being awesome. I'll catch you later. But yeah, DOS-based Windows 3.1 to ME couldn't last. It got worse with legacy code as time went on, but Vista and later just feels soulless. Yeah, I kind of get that. You work for the U.S. government, and I actually love it. It's like a puzzle. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that you enjoy your job. It is a rare and treasured thing in this day and age. I'll say that. So yeah, you take care. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Gosh, I will say one of the things, like in that era, was music, right? And it was MIDI music. Finding good MIDI music, like on the internet and stuff, because I had not really, like, MP3 was not a thing. Media sharing was not really a thing. So if you wanted to listen to music, like, you either you had it on CD already, or you had a MIDI file. And I remember having a whole bunch of MIDI files. Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. Oh gosh, what would I call them? Like module files, Scream Tracker, Impulse Tracker, those kinds of files. They were kind of like, gosh, what would you even call them? Hang on. UT99 soundtrack used mod tracker. UT99, why does that sound familiar? Sorry, I'm gonna see. I'm digging through my Unreal Tournament. Okay, gotcha. Which one was it? One or more of the Bejeweled games did as well. I think Bejeweled 1, possibly also Bejeweled 2. They used one of those kinds of formats, because I believe you can actually grab the file from the game files and play it if you have a player that can do it. Music synthesized sequencer music is what I called it, and then mod music. I want to find something. And I'm hoping, I'm assuming that this is not going to get stricken. I won't play a whole lot of it. Gosh. I've got like good mods and more mods. I'm trying to think of like what would be good to play, but it's like I'm looking at the titles and I'm thinking, I know as soon as I start hearing it, like I'll recognize it, but like what I know and what you guys know, it's like I don't know if that's gonna align, because I have kind of eclectic tastes in music. How about this X-Files? It's amazing what creative artists could do with mod tracker. So first, let me open this, because I don't want it to blast anybody's eardrums. Because it might be super loud. So I apologize if this is loud. Okay. So does this sound familiar? I think this is better music to do this maze through. copy that, and I will put it into Notepad for later. No, that's... There we go. I got a copy. I'll check that out later. Oop. That is not what I wanted to do. Sorry, I hit my home button. Ah, dead end. Okay. Oh. My headset decided to be weird. Okay. That, I think it starts to loop again. But yeah, so that's just kind of one example. Let me see if there's anything... Gosh, what kind of things did I listen to back in the day? That's just something that I think might be kind of familiar. There is a... Let's do... Since we've got a goblin in our party here, I have something in here called Catch That Goblin. I vaguely remember it, but not really, so let's find out what that is. Okay. Let's see, this way. Well. Oops. Oh, I don't want you to loop again. Well, that was something that was downloaded off the internet back in the 90s. 90s? Let me check. Yeah, 1995. Um, and that was the great thing about this is like they were learning to make all kinds of music from things that were atmospheric to things that were a little bit zany. Pulled a little bit from Ren and Stimpy slash um, Simpsons, I guess. It was definitely a product of the 90s. Um, a lot of people would do game music as well. And sometimes they were trying to reproduce the game as closely as possible. Sometimes they were remixing it into something better, or at least, you know, newer instruments. Um, Sometimes it was just something from their own imagination, maybe something for their own game or something that they were developing. Um, What is in other themes? Oh, these are just kind of other random games. I don't know. There's one thing on here, COK. I have no idea what game that was from. But I must have liked it because I saved it to my computer at some point. Let's see. So there's a Final Fantasy 1 Battle remix. I'm kind of curious just how remixed this was. Let's find out. Eh. When was this? 96. Yeah. I wonder, let me go ahead and stop that. I wonder, when did the Wonder Swan Color version of Final Fantasy 1 come out? Because I wonder if they were trying to reproduce that. That is sparking a memory, though. There is something. There was a remix of the Temple of Fiends. Yes, here it is. Okay, so this one I do believe I liked. It definitely has a 16-bit era instrument to it. Oh, did I mess up this? I think this is like that. Oh, you freaking surprise attacks. Let me get through this. I'll go ahead and stop that. So yeah, so there were people, because this was before you could get like emulated music, where you could actually just extract the files from the games and reproduce them using, back in the day, Winamp. Nowadays, I use Foobar 2000. It seems a little bit easier for me to get versions that are, you know, like easy to install and compatible with Windows 10. I don't know. Should I keep playing random stuff from here, or do we want to hear the game music? Let me ask you guys that. Because I don't know if these are considered like good songs. Maybe I should what have I got in chiptunes? Balance, factory theme, magic changes, and Tetris 2. Whatever sets the mood best for you. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna at least for a little bit, adjust myself in my chair here. At least for a little bit, because the music from this game is like the dungeon area, like the battle is it's okay, but the attempt to be 8-bit overdriven guitar, it's a little grating. I think we'll explore a little bit. We'll go back in time and just see what I find in my files here. I'm gonna look at the non-game music and just see what I find, because this is a lot of stuff that I don't really remember it. Creature of the Woods. Why do I seem to recall liking this one? Let's see. Yeah, it seems appropriate. Okay, I know where I am. Oh, this is it then. Okay, I think I'm in a closed-off area. Which direction am I facing? North? I have my map upside down. Okay, I am here. Oh, and our orc has lost 2 heads and a bunch of arms, and now is this. Harpy got a glow up, though. Harpy is looking good. Orc, Minotaur, not so sure about them. It's fine, I guess. 1, 2. Alright, so where are we? I need to erase this because we're not there anymore. This does not feel like this is correct. Hi, I like to draw. Thank you. There we go. And then that's like this. Oh, that song ended. Okay. Thought it would loop. Okay. Let's see. Gosh. A Night in the Elven Forest, A Touch of Spring, Ancient Latin Technologies, Archons of Light, Baroque Oldfield, Black Diamond. I remember a lot of these I remember playing when I was playing around on like MUDs or role-playing in IRC. If anybody remembers doing that back in the 90s. Crystal Rain, Crystal Eternity, Crystal Dragon, Cycles of the Mind. Gosh, it's like I don't remember them until I hear them. So let's see what A Night in the Elven Forest is. Pretty calm. Bit 16-bit feeling. Oh, what is this? One, 2, 3. Red. 4. Oh, right. There we go. Oh, darn it. That's a throw rocks at everything. That's gonna take forever. My memory on this song is not very strong. I must not have played it much. Turn this way. More doors. So many doors. Oh! There was text in front of me and I didn't even pay attention. Hold on, I gotta mark this on the map. CSR. Alright. Cold Sleep Room. Alright. I'm gonna hit stop on this. I'm gonna switch the music back on because I don't know what to expect out of the game. Let's turn that back on. I regret it already. There are many unfamiliar machines. Inside, a mummy holds a dirty book with great care. Harpy took the book and opened it. But Harpy couldn't read the book. Okay. So we gotta get our reader back in the front. Hydrate. You know what? That's a good reminder to stay hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate? Yeah. It's like hydrate or end up like, hello? What just happened? Hang on. I'm seeing walls that I didn't remember seeing, but I didn't turn to the one side, so yeah, hold on. This doesn't seem right. Okay. Oh, I went through the door, that's why. I got it. Alright. There are many unfamiliar machines. Inside, a mummy holds a dirty book with great care. Orc took the book and opened it. It looks like a diary. There's an entry. Now that the surface is in ruins, I no longer have any desires. I'll rest in this cold sleep room, dreaming of this world's rebirth. The book ends here. Foolish humans. They dream of revival as they rot away. Okay. Now, I know where we are at. Hi, I need this. There is a door here. Hi, I need that to be this color, thanks. Okay. Let's turn the music back off here as we explore. And switch to, I don't know, something else. Crystal Rain? Let's see what that is. A dirty book or a literal dirty book? Oh, this sounds sad. We shall lament the dreamer. I don't want to go in that door yet. So Orc has that guy's book now, yes. Well, I should say we all have the book, but Orc was the one who was able to read it. So many doors. I don't know which direction I want to take. Let's go this way. I expect this will end... Oh, nope, okay, I changed my mind. That's not going to end quick at all. Let's try this door. Okay, at least this will be easier to map. I don't want to go that way. No, wait. Oh no. This does not match. Because this is where I'm at, according to my map. Okay. Hold on. I am doing a very poor job of mapping this. Because according to this goes forward in this direction for a bit. That's not matching what I've got on my map. I did something wrong again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gods. Okay. I did not create a return point, but I do have people who can use exit, so it's not a big deal. I do not want to exit this and do this all over again. We have the book. I don't know if there's anything else that I need from here. Minotaur, trait, ESP. Okay, you're not able to remember the maze. Great. Yeah. Yeah, memory is for remembering a specific spot and then returning to it later. It's not going to help us now. Oh boy, okay. I'm, well, how do we feel about not using a map? Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what to do now because now that I know that the map is off somewhere, I'm just gonna make it worse if I keep mapping. Oh God. Game, why? Why did you have to get your maces off the back of cereal boxes? Anyway, I should probably have something playing. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna YOLO the rest of this, and we're gonna hope we don't get in too deep of mischief. Yeah, more dead ends. because I don't know, like, when a dead end is going to be a stairway. It's kind of like you have to poke all the dead ends and see what's there. Nope, I didn't want to run. What else have we got going on here? Guardian of Souls. That sounds familiar. Oh, I remember this song using a lot of CPU. Of course, you know, that was on a Pentium 75. Okay, please lead somewhere. Exit! Exit? What? I know damn well I didn't get all the way turned back around to the beginning. Are we done here? Did we finish? Was that just a shortcut to get out of here? Let's save. You know what? Let's see what happens. Let's go to the that tower. Let's see if that book is what we need. If it's not, we'll have to come back here. It's fine. Not even sure what you're supposed to look for. Neither do I. It just said that I didn't have the proof. I think that's what it said. I don't know, not I want you to scream. I don't know what I did. But I did. But I did an oopsie. I don't know what I did with this map. But it is an oopsie. It is a fail. I got lost. Do not ask me to be a cartographer. I suck. I still feel like that tree up there is something. Hold on. Well, that was fairly pleasant. What else have we got? Love you, hate you? So you have a book and another book, and yeah, I've got. Well, I had the ID card. I traded that in for a book. I got another book, a diary. Uh oh, battle's done. Sorry, I was looking at files. Sure. Let's see what love you, hate you is. Oh, really? You right on this? I missed it. Did they get a surprise attack in? Are we sitting here for a bit while they nibble at us? Oh, they actually do damage. I actually need to pay attention. Kills calamari, or whatever that thing was. Calabazoo. I mean, we got the risotto sword, so... Okay, well this is nothing. Okay. It didn't do anything, so I'm gonna just keep going forward with the defending and the defending and the defending and the screaming. It's like we had this great big long stretch of no encounters, and now it's back to where it was. It's just gonna loop after that. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. There's a lot of pretty decent. I mean, they've definitely got a certain sound to them. This is definitely a 90s sound. Muto. Oh, I don't even know if I can pronounce this. Muto Hauka? Muttohaukka. Not sure what this is. Let's find out. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is good overworld theme music. Gonna be here for a while on this one. I think I like this one. This song. I think this would be like, this feels like good 16-bit overworld RPG music. Yeah, I like that one. What'd you guys think? What else have we got here? That was definitely one of the better ones, I'd say. Let's see. Project X, Shades of Night 2, Sojourn, Levia? Solace, The Shards, Voyage to Eternity, Wind of Warmth, Wish, Levia. Levia must be an artist, because I'm seeing that a couple of times in my files here. Let's listen to Sojourn. Okay. This one gives me vibes of Sega CD music somehow. Like, what is, does anybody remember the game Snatcher for Sega CD? What would you call that kind of game? I guess it's like a visual novel? Kinda? I don't know, that's just the kind of how I felt. Alright, let's save. Alright, do we have the proof? As the party stood before a stone gate, a clear voice came from out of nowhere. You do not carry proof. You're not qualified to enter. Leave at once. Alright, well. So we are either missing something from the cold storage room, or there's something else. Oh, God. I didn't want to look up a map, but I screwed my map up so badly. I did so good on my first map. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this. I had a couple of areas that I just didn't feel like exploring. But look at how diligent I was with my mapping and how accurate it was. And this, and, you know, I didn't get anything. I didn't get everything. But I did so good. And then I get to this cold storage room, and then what the heck happened? What did I do? We found writing on the wall. We found a diary. Did I mark where we found the diary? Yeah, CSR. Hi, would you let me type? Oh, there. Diary. Okay. Alright. Does anyone know? Is there anything else in the cold storage room that I need to get? Like, am I missing something from there? Just because we got the diary. Oh, blah, I cannot speak today. We got the diary. We read the writing on the wall. Is there anything else? Does anybody know? And if you want to look it up and provide me with an answer, I am willing to accept a hint on this. For the sake of keeping this moving forward. Like, if I have to look up a map, I will. I'm hoping, like, if I have to go back there, I will look up a map. But if I do not have to go back there, I would prefer just to figure out where I have to go from here. Meanwhile, let's see what this other thing with Leviathan's name is. It's called Wish. What do you have in the shared items? We've got book. Wait, how do we not have the diary? Or did we lose the book when we... Wait, what did we do? Hang on. Alright. We beat the boss. We got a... What was that book called? It was in here somewhere. Hang on. No, it was this room. The Book of Garma. The Book of Garma told us don't laugh at the human's idiocy. I don't know. This game is not very specific on, I can't, because you can't use, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't use shared items. So I can't, like, read it again. Which, hey, quality of life thing, if you've got a key item, it would be nice to examine it later. Unless it's not in his... So the diary was left there. It seems like it. It's like we read it and then we left it there. We were just like, ha ha, this guy was foolish. He just sort of laid down here and rotted. So... Alright. I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna look it up. I am not digging it. And we want to look for Cold Sleep Room. It's the very first one. Entrance, Cold Sleep Room, a CD room. And writing on the wall. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm missing something. The CD room is what I'm missing. This map does not have exit. So, it's like, okay, cool. Would have been nice to know that I could have fallen out of the map ahead of time. But okay, no worries. Alright. We're gonna go back to the cold sleep room because I missed a key item. At least we've got better music to work with while we go there. I want to know something. Hang on. See, Minotaur is the one who should be able to use the maps. No, not stats, traits. No, I don't... Use your trait. Use your ESP. Okay, if I just go down and right, is it gonna loop? Ah! Okay. Time for a different song. Let's see what, Voyage to Eternity, because this certainly feels like an eternity to me. Yeah, this is definitely some 90s tunes. Oh, Cyclops is the one with it. Oh, please tell me that I'm not just gonna be trapped for... Oop. I'm not moving from that corner. I don't think I am. I think that I am actually stuck in the corner. That is awful. Yeah, because I feel like I'm moving now. No, I'll be alright. It's just... most games, like most RPGs, they loop around. Like, the world is a torus, basically. But this game apparently has decided not to do that. Oh, and this, music looped. I have it not set to do that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let's pick a different song. How about, what is Project X? That's a new one. I remember this one using a lot of CPU as well. Yeah, I've moved up. So yeah, once you get to the corner, that's it. You don't go any further. Yep. Okay. All right, game. Oh. What genre of music is this? I don't know enough about music theory. And yeah, you're right. Random encounters were still occurring. That is weird. Harpy is still getting magic up. That's funny. Oh, the encounter rate. They look so excited to see us. No, not magic. Skills. Morph 20 does not appear... Okay. Does not appear to be the turnaround point for our next whatever. Alright, well, this song is ending. Okay, I don't want it to loop. Alright, let's try Kingdom of the Sky. Let's see what this is. A bit ponderous. Okay, I know where we're at now. We'll just clobber this one. I'm not sure what to think of this one. Yeah, I'm not sure why I have this in my folder. I don't know why it's in my good mods. It's not really... I mean, I'm sure it's fine to somebody who likes it, but I'm not sure that's me. Alright, here we are. Alright. Do another save. And I am using the map. Hopefully I don't get lost. I do not know. We will find out. What is this music? They were... Very experimental, it feels like. Where am I? Okay. Was this trying to be like the end theme for a game, I think? I don't know. That was something unique. Let's find something else. Yeah, it kind of sounded like that. Let's try, because this is turning into a trip, let's try something called hallucinations. Oh, Goblin was not 15 yet. Okay, Goblin is going to take in Golem cells, and the results, I'm a little worried, as I am every time we do this now. Gallbobs. Ooh, You're trying. It's not an upgrade, not a downgrade, just a grade. I give it a grade of D-. And we don't have to look at you for a little while. Great. Okay. Let's do a save. He's got lipstick now. Kinda, yeah. Okay. CD room. So this is what I missed last time. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music. Just so that we give the game its cutscene, I will give it sound back. Ugh. This song, okay, nothing special. Disk storeroom is written. Many disks line the room. Orc picks one disk, labeled History of Destruction. Doesn't this look interesting? The disc player looks broken. It probably won't work. The party put it behind them. What? Did we take it with us? I don't want to use it. I want to look. Okay, we took the CD with us. Alright. So we have a CD. But this isn't proof. This is just a CD. Do I need to fix something? Hang on. Okay, we can craft... There's nothing here that says repair. Play CD. I don't think it'll let us use it because we're not allowed to use... Oops. Yeah, we can't use shared items. Do we need more intellect? Is that the problem? Like, are we too dumb to fix it? Yeah, this is a little confusing. All right. Let's try this. Since I'm going to try getting his intellect to 40. I'm just going to make a bunch of items and then use them, and when his intellect is at 40, I'll see if maybe that fixes the broken CD player. If not, I'm going to have to presume that this is what we came in for. We have to play it somewhere else. Excuse me, suddenly got the hiccups. Back. What am I doing? Using... who makes stuff? Snake. Trait. Craft a thing. What was cheap to make? Gazoma's cheap. Gazoma's only 60 gin. So we'll just give 1... 2... 3... 4... 5. Okay, 40 intellect. Disk storeroom is written. Many disks line the room. I've been here once. Okay. So this must be what we needed to come here for. But now what? This is just a CD. How is this proof of anything? This can't be it. All right, I'm going to assume that we're done here. Let me put my browser where it's supposed to be. Yes, remove that layout, get rid of that. All right, minimize that. Who casts exit? Orc does. Okay. I'm not quite sure what to do from here. Well, the only thing I can think of is to go all the way back to the tower, flash at the CD, and hope that it'll let us in. If it doesn't, I think we're going to have to figure it out next week. And if we don't figure it out next week, well, too bad, because that's when we're going to start Bastard Bonds. So, we'll give it a try. Let me go ahead and switch music here. I want to listen to that Mutu Hauka, whatever that is. I like this one enough to listen to it again. The only place... I swear, that tree in the middle of that swamp, it's gotta be something. It stands out too much. But when you go to it, nothing happens. Where would there be a CD player? Good question. The spaceship, but I didn't find one when I did the maze before. But we'll see what happens at the tower. And... if that's not it, I don't know. Maybe I'll take a hint. And we'll act on that hint next week. We'll see. What I'm trying to do here, as close as possible, I'm trying to adopt Hungry Gorilla's methodology. You know, I want that sense of discovery. But I'm gonna admit, like, this is not aging well. You know, if I was like 10 years old and this was like one of the only games that I could play. Oh, right, Goblin. Forgot he looked like that now. You're fabulous, darling. You're beautiful just the way you are. I do not want to use magic. I want to use that. But yeah, I honestly can't think of anything that I've seen that would have anything. And this feels like such a small world map. Like how big is the game? It feels, so far, this feels rental size, but it's like there's been 2 areas with mazes. I feel like I'm missing some complexity. So this Tower of No Return, I have a feeling that once we get into that, I have a feeling that's going to be like some stupidly long maze. And then maybe that's where our alien boss is, the one that was on the monitor saying, "Come and find me, ha ha ha." I just, this game. The only other thing is probably those 108 slabs. Are there even 108 here? Like, I didn't actually count. Oh god, what if I missed one? And, like, that's the one that we need. And that, like, we put some puzzle together and then that's, like, some keyword and we have... and that's our proof or something. That would be awful. Because there's no way to track that. Here, hang on. I want to know where I am in the world right now. Cyclops, help. Where are we? Oh, I went too far south. Okay. Alright. There better not be slabs underwater. Oh god, or entering some odd map tile. Oh, please don't say that. You do not carry proof. You're not qualified to enter. Leave at once. Okay. I'm willing to take a hint. So, we have the Book of Garma. We have the Book of Garma. We have the CD. Let me go ahead and mark that we've got that. So, somewhere around over here. Okay, so we've got a CD. We've got a book. We can't read the CD. The book just tells us don't lull at the humans. We need proof to enter this tower. And the diary was nothing of note to keep. Right. Okay, I'm gonna look at the map of the spaceship. Just to see if I missed anything there. So, spaceship map. Stairs up, stairs down. Entrance, control room 1, control room 2, Garma room. No. So, the spaceship has everything that is everything. So... Was there a computer room on the spaceship? I don't believe so. I mean, there kinda was. There were control rooms. Oh god, do I have to go back there and go to a control room? No, I will take a hint. I'm loading the guide and I'm going to see if I can find this without spoiling things too badly for myself. Let's see, alien bases, cold sleep room. You've now finished this area. Okay, it says it is time to return to the spaceship. You can cast and then he ran into warp to hell. Alright. Okay. So, I guess we were not supposed to go into the spaceship yet. So that's fun. We get to go back there. I think, well, hang on. Let me make sure. Because I did things out of order. Yeah. Okay, this says you should visit the cold sleep room first. This doesn't say anything about actually using this CD. I think it's just because it's a hard room. Oh no. Your next major obstacle is to enter the Tower of Returning, which must be the Tower of No Return. Located on a small island in the northeast part of the map. This is southwest. However, you will not be able to enter until you've accomplished two things. First, you need the Garma book, which we have. Second of all, you need to visit all 108 lithographs on the world map. This is a very time-consuming task. It can be very frustrating. It is very easy to miss one. You have no idea where it is, so come up with a system. Keep careful track of which lithographs you have visited, and also the total number you have visited. Provided a map of all the lithographs. Good luck. That is what we have to do next. We have to find all of the slabs. Really? Well. Now we know. I took the hint, and I regret it. At least we don't have to do any more of these mazes, though. But, I'm gonna have to come up with a system. And, I think we'll do that next week. There's, like, way too many random encounters for that. Yeah, I am... Go ahead and stop that music. Let's see. Any of these songs that'll kind of match my mood at the moment. Cycles of the Mind. What is this one? Oh, that's a little loud. Let me try that again a little softer. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to create like a spreadsheet, just numbered 1 through 108. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to, like, use the map. Like, I'm going to have to Let me take a screenshot of this. Paint, where are you? There you are. Okay. I'll just hold on to that for later. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to, like, take each of these little islands and maybe even the continents and just sort of break them up. And then just have a spreadsheet numbered 1 through 108. And then I'm just going to have to figure out, like, I'm just going to have to develop a system so I can just be organized and figure out what I've already done. And then we'll just systematically go through all 108 because I clearly missed something somewhere. And there is no way of knowing. Like, there's no way this game telegraphs that to you. Like, internally, it's like, yes, you've done all of them except for this one. That is... Oh, this is unpleasant. I am looking forward to Orktober and starting Bastard Bonds because I have an excuse to stop playing this. But we will continue this next week. Let me... do 108. Okay, he's a little bit too chunky here. Oops. What was that? It's like you had this good song and then you started playing Children and then you're like, oops, and it's like, okay. That needs, I think that needs a trim. That needs edited. Anyway, let's play something else while I make myself a note and a sad orc. What's Black Diamond? Okay, I messed up a drawing. Doing this over again. Make it bigger. Maybe I'll be less inclined to mess it up then. We're making ourselves... This makes me a sad orc. There. All right. This feels like very high energy music to be ending on. This reminds, what does this song remind me of? Something from Final Fantasy? No, Dragon Warrior. The Dragon Warrior Castle theme. It's like a remix of that. Where the hell did... Oh, there it is. You know? Okay. Sorry, we're gonna put a stop in that. I need something to wrap up with. You know what? No, I don't. It's fine. Um, I think yeah, we're gonna wrap up there. So, is there anybody? Let me see if there's anyone we can raid and de-stream with here. Um, oh, Gyre is doing stuff. Um, Chubo is doing a birthday stream. Let's go wish Chubo a happy birthday. So thank you everyone for coming in. Just as a reminder, exclamation point BB roster. You can always check that offline. There is a link to the Google page with information if you want to be on the Bastard Bonds roster. We will start the game October 1st. You can join after the fact, or you can have a character created after the fact. It's not multiplayer, so you're not really joining. It's just if you want to have somebody in the party that may or may not get clobbered in the tactics that happen. But yeah. You can follow that link if you want to do that. But yeah, we're gonna give last Armageddon one more week. And then at that point, after that, we will be starting Bastard Bonds. So I will see you all next week. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep with lots of pleasant dreams that have nothing to do with reading a bunch of stone slabs. And I will catch you then. So until next time, take care. Bye for now.